Hello and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Bob Toohey.
And I'm Keith Egan. In today's newscast, we will discuss the work of a Seton Hall journalism professor being featured in the Washington Post, your Seton Hall men's basketball team, and the 5-day weather forecast.
Miroslav Lajcak, the President of the United Nations, will speak at the School of Diplomacy and International Relations World Leaders Forum on Friday. President Lajcak will be presenting a public address called Towards a New UN at 12:30 p.m. in the Chancellor's Suite of the University Center. To attend, RSVP on the Seton Hall website.
Dr. Bonita Stanton, Dean of the Seton Hall Hackensack Meridian School of Medicine, was honored as Humanitarian of the Year at the 8th Annual John V. Kelly Memorial Foundation Dinner. The mission of the Kelly Memorial Foundation is to continue Mr. Kelly's legacy of aiding the less fortunate, promoting scholarship, and assisting organizations with their charitable endeavors.
Poetry in the Round will host author Helen Phillips on Thursday in the Chancellor's Suite at 7 p.m. Phillips is an award-winning writer whose work has appeared in The Atlantic and The New York Times. Her reading is free and open to the public, and for more information, contact Poetry in the Round director Cara Blue Adams at cara.adams@shu.edu.
Center for Faculty Development will again be hosting faculty lunches throughout the 2017-2018 academic year, beginning on Thursday, August 31st, 2017. Lunches will take place one day each week, alternating between Mondays and Wednesdays and Tuesdays and Thursdays, noon to 2 p.m. Faculty who want to participate should sign in and pay upon entering the University Club.
And now we'll head over to Tim Best with your Seton Hall Sports Update. Tim?
Thanks, Bob. Hey there, Pirate Nation. This is Tim Best here with your Seton Hall Sports Update. The men's basketball team competed in the NIC season tip-off in Brooklyn this past weekend, looking to help bolster its resume in non-conference play. The Pirates lost in heartbreaking fashion on Thanksgiving night, falling 75-74 at the hands of the Rhode Island Rams. The Pirates overcame a 9-point halftime deficit to take a 1-point lead late in the game, but Jared Terrell banked home the game winner with just 5 seconds left to win it. Despite a tough loss, the team bounced back the next night with a solid 72-59 win over Vanderbilt as senior Desi Rodriguez led the way with a game-high 27 points. Unfortunately, the Pirates have fallen out of the top 25 and will face a pair of top 25 teams this week, the first of which will be number 22 Texas Tech in the Under Armour reunion at Madison Square Garden on Thursday. Tip-off set for 6:30 p.m. On a more positive note, the women's team swept away its competition over the weekend in their annual Thanksgiving Classic, dominating Rider 85-49 on Saturday before rolling to a 73-54 victory over Jacksonville State the next day to claim the tournament title. Senior Jaquan Jackson earned tournament MVP honors as she scored 37 points in the team's 2 victories. The Pirates will continue their homestand on Thursday against Marist with tip-off set for 7 p.m. That's all for your Seton Hall Sports Update. I'm Tim Best. Now back over to Bob and Keek with more of the news you need to know.
Thanks, Tim. The Teaching, Learning, and Technology Roundtable Faculty Development and Best Practices Committee is pleased to announce the Digital Humanities Faculty Fellows Projects Showcase. The event will consist of presentations from 7 faculty fellows who will discuss their particular area of interest and learnings within digital humanities. Breakfast will be served.
The Washington Post featured the work of Seton Hall journalism professor Matthew Pressman last week. His article commented on the Justice Department's decision to block AT&T's merger with Time Warner Cable and the implications that the block had on government policy.
And now we'll take it over to Rob Ruskowski with your 5-day forecast. Rob?
My name is Robert Ruskowski, and this is your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Today will be sunny with a high of 54 degrees and a low of 41. There will once again be sunny skies tomorrow with a high of 57 and a low of 30 degrees. On Thursday, we will have a high of 48 degrees and low of 39 with a partly cloudy sky all day long. As December begins, the sun will slowly return, as on Friday, we will be mostly sunny with a high of 49 degrees and the low will drop down all the way to 28 degrees. Finally, on Saturday, it will be mostly sunny as well, with a high of 50 and a low of 33 degrees. Well, that does it for today's 5-day weather forecast. Once again, I'm Robert Ruskowski. Now I'll send it back to Bob and Keith with more of the news you need to know.
Thanks, Rob. Join us on campus for a 2-part graduate information session. The Director of Graduate Admissions, Daniel Christo, will share a comprehensive overview of our graduate programs, related careers, international seminars, scholarships, and more. During the second part of the program, participants will hear from the Director of Professional Services, Kyle Younger, and alumni who will elaborate on how our programs translate to careers in the nonprofit arena. Campus tours will be provided by current graduate students.
The Slavic Club will present Professor Artem Kalyanov's lecture, A Glimpse into the Russian Language and How to Master It, on Thursday from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. in Fahey 236. Professor Kalyanov's lecture will provide practical strategies to learn Russian and help to broaden students' knowledge of the structure of the language.
And that concludes today's broadcast of Pirate News. I'm Keith Egan.
And I'm Bob Toohey. Thanks for watching and have a great day.